So again, welcome to the channel. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's get to some news, some Premier League news, of course, that I've gathered up throughout the day. And my name is Chris, the American Mag. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Anthony Gordon was seen in England training this morning with graces on his chin and nose and hands. The team went from an afternoon bike ride yesterday. And I guess we forgot to teach our beloved Mag how to ride bikes, because he certainly fell on his arse. As you see the scratches and right there on his hand, man, he tore himself up, didn't he? My goodness, man. We got to teach our players how to ride bikes. Very important when it comes to football. Moving on to the next one. It is according to ESPN UK, Manchester United expect both Jadon Sancho and Mason Greenwood to report back to training if they have not left the club by the start of the preseason, a source has told ESPN. Jadon Sancho, very much a star at Borussia Dortmund. Greenwood went to Spain. I don't know if he lit it up over there, but to say the least, he's returning to Man U. I would assume that they will want to sell them. However, they are expected by the club to return to training. Moving on to the next one. It is some Chelsea news lined up here because really busy today with Chelsea. Barcelona youngster Mark Guiu to undergo a medical with Chelsea after they activated a £5 million release clause in his contract. Really good player, really nice young lad. We'll have to see if he's able to perform for the Blues this season. Moving on, more Chelsea news. Fabrizio Romano reporting that we said Mark Guiu. This is the same news. Anyways, Fabrizio Romano also back in this one. Again, Fabrizio on another Chelsea news, saying exclusive that Ipswich Town open to negotiations with Chelsea to sign Omari Hutchison on a permanently loan deal. German clubs were also keen, but Ipswich Town are now pushing after McKenna's decision to stay as key factor. Ipswich Town hope to get the deal done. However, talks are still ongoing. Really talented guy, but Ipswich are trying to get players, man. Remember, Ipswich was also linked to Miguel Almiron of Newcastle United. So I don't know if that will continue or not. When it comes to Tottenham Hotspur, according to Sky Sports, let me see if we can. Yeah, there we go. According to Sky Sports, they say that Tottenham do have an interest on Aston Villa's Jacob Ramsey. However, there is a big gap in the club's respective valuations on the player, and a transfer looks very unlikely. Let's listen to Sky Sports.
Story: Tottenham interested in Aston Villa's Jacob Ramsey?
There is interest, absolutely interest. Johan Langer, Tottenham's technical director, was at Aston Villa for a few years, wasn't he? And he's very keen on him. He's someone they've been looking at for a few months. In January, he's had a few injury concerns, but that's not really put Spurs off. I'd put this as unlikely at the moment. You know, Villa see him as a very, very important player for the future. Spurs may be looking to add a few more homegrown players this summer. There was talk of a potential move for him with Giovanni Lo Celso going the other way, because Unai Emery is a big fan of Lo Celso. As I say, both moves looking unlikely as it stands, but Tottenham do like Jacob Ramsey, but I'd put that unlikely at the moment.
Okay. Also in London.
Sorry, we're going to pause that one. We're going to go with Atalanta are close to agreeing a deal with Everton defender Ben Godfrey, who is keen to be on the move. Let's listen to Sky Sports once again.
It's about Everton, and they need to sell, don't they? So tell us more about it.
Yeah, so obviously there was concerns with Everton fans over the last few weeks. They want to keep Jared Branthwaite, and with every reason. Sean Dyche wants to keep him, and they value and rate him extremely highly. So the hope is that obviously if Everton are to sell, that he stays. But one player who could be on his way out is Ben Godfrey, because Atalanta and Everton are talking, and we believe an agreement is now close between the two clubs. And what's key as well, Vicky, is that Godfrey is keen on the move as well. Let's remember, Atalanta, the only side to beat Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen last season, winning the Europa League. So if Ben Godfrey, if this move does go through, he will be playing in the Champions League. But what's crucial for
there you go. What's crucial?
Everton as well. He is in the final year of his contract, so he can talk to non-English sides from January. Right. So Everton would like to get some money for a very decent player. They obviously want to keep Jared Branthwaite, but if they are to lose one or two, but it could be Ben Godfrey. So a significant development there tonight. Yeah.
There you go. That's news there. Fabrizio Romano also reporting that an exclusive Man United plan to add go-ahead Eagles manager Renee Haki to new coaching staff for next season. Big news on this one as well for Man United is Hake, and Ruud van Nistelrooy, Dutch legend, expected to be new additions to Erik ten Hag's staff. The club side are confident and ready to get new contracts signed for Erik ten Hag and his new staff. So Man United legend Van Nistelrooy will be joining the bold guy right here. Is that going to be enough to help Man U get over the hurdle? I have no clue. Anyways, on the next one, we got Declan Rice, of course. Declan Rice and Kieran Trippier were absent from England training today as they are following individual training programs to get better, according to Sky Sports. On the next one, Mirror Football reports that Phil Foden's girlfriend, Rebecca Cook, gives birth to his third child as England confirmed his Euro return. He will, I think, return on Friday to train for England, and he should be available for the match, the next match coming up against Georgia. No, sorry, the Dubravka team, Slovakia, Martin Dubravka's team. Slovenia or Slovakia? Which one it is? One of the two. Anyways, they will play against them. And last but not least, on some other news, more international, maybe if you're a Newcastle fan, you will find this interesting, that Fabrizio Romano again reporting that he understands that Real Madrid have just activated the buyout option from Espanyol for Joselu, worth 1.5 million euros. But also today he confirmed that Real Madrid have officially triggered the 1.5 million euro buy option clause for Joselu from Espanyol. So the former Newcastle United will certainly be back with Los Blancos this coming up season. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.